Now, I've seen some dumb shit in my time. I've reviewed games that felt like a digital lobotomy. I've watched trends that made me question the collective sanity of the species, but this takes the goddamn cake, eats it, shits it out, and then charges you premium for the fertilizer. That's right, old man blabbering about AI videos again, but this time I'm not yapping about how common they are. I'm talking about how popular they are. They're starting to eclipse normal human-made videos. According to this Twitter post and according to the stats that they pulled up, the third most popular video on the entire platform for the month is called "Lovely Baby Met a Plane Crash, Poor Pug." That sentence just reads like a prophecy from a crackhead on a crystal ball trying to scam you out of a few doubloons on the sidewalk. That is bitch lasagna level mumbo jumbo for that video title. It's of course an AI generated video. That first screenshot I showed you is something else they also pointed out in the Twitter thread. Something called Final Galaxy, which was all AI generated superhero sewage. I think it got taken down from YouTube because I can't find it anymore. Probably because it was just so egregious. It was only around for like 9 months, but had 9 million subs and hundreds of millions of views. So it made them thousands upon thousands of dollars for like an afternoon of just typing a few prompts into the fucking VO3 or whatever. So a pretty good deal. And if you use Shorts, I'm sure you've noticed probably about half of all Shorts are AI generated content right now. Some of you might remember over the last couple of years, experts have weighed in predicting that by 2026, 90% of all internet content will be AI generated. I think we're speedrunning this timeline. I think we'll see 90% reached by the end of this fucking year. Because it is out of control, and it is extremely popular. People clearly don't care. They will be more than happy to turn their brain off and just digest anything that moves on their screen. So why would people even bother making videos anymore when they can just generate them and make far more money and reach far more views? It's going to drown out people making things. It'll just be AI spitting and shitting things out for people to just endlessly consume, as evidenced by the pug and superhero shit. Now those are blatantly obvious AI. But we are also now seeing the rise of deceptive AI that tries to pretend that it's authentic, organic, real content. And unfortunately, it's getting pretty good. Sometimes it's hard to tell unless you're paying close attention. For example, how many of you even noticed that the first 15 seconds of this video that you're watching right now was AI generated? Wasn't real. It was fake. The intro was AI generated by a Reddit user, script, video, voice, all AI. None of it authentic, but convincing enough unless you're paying close attention. I cropped out the watermark and zoomed it in a little bit so you couldn't even really see the hands, but the hands, when you go to like the full zoom out, they look a little off, kind of like little fucking noodle things. They look a little weird, and if you're paying enough attention, you can see that when my mouth moves, it looks a little uncanny. Also, my teeth are perfect in that video, but in real life, I have one little fuck tooth on the bottom row that's taller than all the others. It hit like a growth spurt for some reason. But most people probably aren't coming in here with like the magnifying glass trying to investigate every single thing they look at. So a lot of people, I imagine, may have just started the video or maybe opened another tab and didn't have any clue that it wasn't actually me, because the voice generation is good. Even if you're watching the video generation is pretty solid. Apparently what they did is they took a picture from one of my videos and then wrote the script and had AI like kind of breathe life into it. They kind of weakened it Bernie's my ass here. It's a drastic improvement from the AI technology of only 8 months ago, where the same thing was done in a much less convincing fashion. It's only going to get better until it's damn near indistinguishable. And I am exceptionally easy to make AI videos of. I'm on a fucking static background. I'm pretty monotone. I don't really emote all that much. Like, you don't have me up here like cranking the gritty, doing a whole lot of motion and activity. It's probably pretty simple to make AI generated clips of me or other people that do simple shit. It's going to be more and more common, and it already is. This is being used across the entire platform in a ton of places that you wouldn't even expect it. But that's probably a topic for a different day. Let's focus on how popular AI content is becoming. Just the obvious AI content. I knew that it was getting tons of views, but to this level was unfathomable to me. I didn't know it was already to this point. I only learned about it through Dolan Darkest, who just covered this. but this channel has over 4 million subs in a short period of time of posting AI content, and let's look at the third most viewed video of the month from them, about that savior pug. Wow. Now that was an emotional journey. I feel drained. My social battery is already running on empty just from that experience alone. Tugging on the heartstrings, box of tissues need to be nearby when taking the plunge into this kind of deep content. Truly, AI has enabled the finest artists on this planet to master their craft. Thank God a visionary like this is able to tell his stories thanks to the power of AI. So obviously, it's horrible. It's got a lot of support though. People love it. They don't care. For some reason, people really enjoy this garbage. It's not like let's take this exact same video as an animation someone poured 6 months of hard work into. It would still be trash. It's not trash just because it's AI. It's garbage entirely, no matter how you spin it and no matter what form it would take. But the fact it's AI makes it worse because they're able to just spit this out in actual minutes. You can't do that in any other medium. You can't. I know the cope a lot of people use is that it's just a tool, but it is not a tool. It does it for you. You can't take any other instrument and just say, do this, and it'll do it for you. You can't take a pencil and tell it to draw a pug saving a baby. It won't. You can't take a guitar and tell it to write the sad song of a pug saving a baby. It won't. It doesn't do it for you, but AI does. So you can have these churned out day after day in a matter of hours. Now, I've said from the very beginning, AI can be used as a tool from like real creative, talented people and artists, but the vast majority of the use cases are going to be like this. This is not a talented and creative artist. This is a fucking scammer. This guy is a big-time fraudulent Freddy who's just trying to cheat code his way to infinite money glitch on YouTube through AI content because of the views that they will generate. Nothing else can do that. So even though they're terrible concepts, horrible videos, the fact that you can make such a huge volume of it will drown out all the videos around it. And if you can get 430 million views for this talentless nothingness, why would you even bother spending time trying to make something good when you can just hop into the AI generation tools, write a few sentences, and then post a video, and maybe you get a few million views? There's just no reason why you would even bother making normal, actual shorts content when you're going to be competing against millions of AI videos that people are more than content to just sit there and watch. Why bother? That, I think, is one of the big drivers for this huge influx of AI videos we're seeing hit shorts. It's a crazy amount. That one had 12 million views and all the comments were talking about how amazing the work was. Well, not all of them, that's exaggerating. I'd say about half of the comments were people really supportive of it, about like how this pug is saving their life. Unironic comments from people thinking that this is great life lessons. Wow, the selflessness. No one, that's the problem with society today. No one goes out of their way to help someone in need. This pug is really making a big imprint on my life. It's inspiring. In the video itself, it doesn't even tell like a touching story or anything. The pug finds a mermaid washed up on the beach, takes her ass to the circus and sells her to the freak show for a few hundred clams, and then eventually drinks itself into a stupor and feels guilty for the blood money that it's made, so then it goes and rescues her from the life of misery that he sold her to, and then lets her go back to the ocean. Like, he is the villain in this story, from what I can see in this one. Like, come on. It's so dumb. But it took a matter of minutes for the AI to spit that out, and now that channel gets to rake in a few $1,000s off of the 12 million views that has generated. It's a pretty good deal, and a lot of people are going to start to do that even more, because there's not a whole lot YouTube can do about it. You take down one Final Galaxy channel, 20 more take its place. It's like the fucking Wumbo Hydra here. In fact, there already are other Final Galaxy channels uploading the same Marvel AI-generated content that had already been taken down. And the same will happen with this pug stuff. All of these channels, even if YouTube does try and stop it, they won't be able to. There's just too many, it's too easy, it's too much volume. So I think it's going to be just a complete infestation. It already kind of is. And now it's some of the most popular content on the platform. Not just the most prevalent, but some of the most popular. You hate to see it, but I don't think anyone's all that surprised, unfortunately. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because I found it interesting to see the success of it already. I thought it'd still be about another year before the AI content started beating out like the actual human content by this much. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.